It's me, Jess. I posted a video, I don't know, a couple days ago, basically talking about well, ranting about my insurance and how they are just being jerks. They, so I've reached my out-of-pocket max, so naturally they don't want to pay for anything that they don't have to. So, one of my hospital bills, was let's see, each visit was almost $1,800. So they paid for all of it except $1,000 of it, because I was there twice. So yeah, it's almost $4,000. So they paid for all of it except $1,000 of it. And then they said that is what started the pre-existing investigation, not my psychology visits. Like whatever. Um, So yeah, my psychology visits are pending, and my that one bill from the hospital is pending, until they finish their investigation. Um, so they sent out, requests for records, to like 8 different places, and when I called and asked them, okay, well, what places did you ask for records from? They told me. And then they also decided to tell me that a lot of times the doctor's office, or the medical records department, they don't like the forms that the insurance sends out. So they'll say no, and you'll have to like fill out your own. Um, so I just went ahead, and what I did is I printed off paperwork for two, of the medical record places, which covers, 5 of the 8 places. I already have my records from, like, they need them from my pharmacies too that I've been to. So I got it from my pharmacies already. Both of those are taken care of. And then my psychologist is faxing over, her records of me, on Friday. So everything will be taken care of. I just need to, um, wait until I get the records back from Alina and Park Nicollet. And I did that partly just in case they don't like the, form the insurance sent, and also they can send my medical records to me a lot faster because they're just going to me. Whereas when the insurance requests them, they go to a completely different department because your insurance company has to pay for those records. So, um, yeah, I called them, and I've been calling them almost every day because I just have different questions and there's different procedures for like each place. So the lady I talked to, she's like, "Wow, I'm really glad that you're being proactive about it and helping us." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not doing it to benefit you guys. I'm doing this to benefit myself." Um, because when I was reading through my contract, I read that there's a 6-month clause, so which is why they asked for my records starting in February 2011. Um, that states that anything that I've been treated for 6 months before I was enrolled in surgery, they don't have to cover for 1 year. So if like I mentioned in my last video, I saw a bariatric coordinator and nurse in February. Um, so anything related to that surgery, they wouldn't have to cover it until I've been with them for a year, which wouldn't be, until after August 25th. So, I looked up my enrollment date, and I was like, I didn't enroll at the beginning of August, so, I went back and I called them and I was like, well, what are the dates? Because I need to write the dates on my record of release form. So, what are the dates that I need records for? And they said February 25th, 2011. And then, it goes to August 25th, but just stay till present. And then when they read through it, they can figure it out. So, February 25th and later, I went back on and looked because I can look at, my past appointments online. And luckily, I did see the bariatric people twice in February, but luckily it was February 7th and February 17th. So when I read that, I about had a heart attack. I was so excited. I called my best friend and I was like, oh my God. Because the night before, I mean, even when I was on here, I was really upset and like, just like, oh, this is just going to get pushed back even further and all that crap. And I was just so upset. And so I really was planning on having surgery this summer. And now it's more likely that I can have it this summer. Probably not in June like I want, but, you know, July or August is definitely, you know, a possibility now. So, it may be even the end of June. It depends on how long this investigation takes, which is why I went ahead and submitted for all the forms so I can get them, and then I'm dropping them off in person. So there's no chance that they get lost in the mail or anything. Um, so yeah, I am so and almost relieved, and I understand that like, they still have to read through the records and, you know, whatever, but there's nothing from February 25th until August 25th that um, has anything to do with my weight or bariatric surgery or anything. So it won't be considered pre-existing, um, and I'll be covered because I've already did all of their, you know, the steps that they want you to take, which really aren't anything, um, before you have surgery. So I should be set to go. I just, again, have to wait for my doctors to send me the records so then I can drop them off at my insurance company, and they can read through it. Once they read through it, then they'll, you know, put through my claims, um, and then they'll, as soon as my psychologist sees that, you know, even if it's um, not paid right away, it's in process of paying. As soon as she knows that it's covered, then she'll go ahead and write my report and give it to the hospital. Then the hospital has to send everything to my insurance, which I'm sure they're just gonna be like, but they have to pay for it. So, um, yeah. And then so hopefully I can schedule my surgery date. And again, I'm hoping, I mean, it's at the end of April, so I'm hoping by, you know, the end of May, I will have a date set. So, you know, I don't think the end of June is too far off. I think my doctor said about probably they need about a week to get me my papers. So, yeah, I'm just thinking hopefully the end of June I can have my surgery. But, yeah, I don't know, so relieved. Sorry, my dogs are gonna start barking. Hey, shh. Sorry, my dogs are very loud. Molly. Sorry. Yeah, so hopefully that's all set to go. I am so relieved that I read that and caught that. Um, I even told her, I was like, I can look at my appointment list right here. I've never been to one of my the doctor's offices they need records for. I've been there one time, and that was after I had insurance with them, so that's not an issue. Um, Alina, again, I saw that in that month, I think I was there one time, and it was for my blood pressure medication. So it's just like that. My blood pressure medication wouldn't be covered for a year. So that's it. Um, so yeah, otherwise, I am good to go. So I can breathe a sigh of relief. It's, yeah, really turned around my week. This beginning of the week sucked. I was so crabby and miserable. Um, and yeah, so I think that's it. I've lost another pound, so I'm down to 291. So yeah, I'm hoping that by this weekend, like by Sunday, give me at 289. Um, yeah, I'll be really happy and proud of myself. So yeah, I think that's it. Um, yeah, I'll probably post hopefully once I figure out, like, once I hear back from my insurance, maybe I'll post again, or if something's going on, I'll post again sooner. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for your support.